Chrissie Swan Show.
I am so excited. I'm so excited to see you, Jack.
Good afternoon, Swanee.
And I'm so excited to be here because people have been following along my photo roll mystery.
Yes, they have. You and Harry Styles have something in common at the moment. You both found films or had films developed.
Yeah, we've gone old school. I found a film at my house, and I thought, I don't know what that is. It looked old and beaten up, and I told you about it yesterday. I've put it into a shop. They still exist. $30 it cost me.
Jesus.
Remember, it used to be like $9.99, and you get it back in an hour. Anyway, found a shop, put it in. I've picked it up today. I am holding it. I have not looked at what is inside.
When you picked it up, did they throw any shade your way or like indicate what the photos were? Because imagine if there was like Chrissie Swan nudes out there.
Well, I was nervous. I thought, I mean, look, it's not unlikely that my boobs would be on there. At least a couple of shots. Anyway, I said, did you look at it? And he said, yes. I said, don't I say anything else? Anyway, he said that it's old and that the colour is odd because the film is so old, past its expiration date.
Well, maybe my dream will come true and they're old photos of you and Reggie Bird at a club appearance after Big Brother or something.
The Metro, man, the Metro.
Hey, also after 3 o'clock, we're going to be asking whether you've been influenced by someone weird, someone unexpected.
I have something in my hand that you will not believe who suggested it to me.
So many reveals today. I'm excited.
I know.
There's also $1,000 thanks to Harvey Norman to be won before 3 o'clock. But next, Mystic Chrissie, 13 24 10. If you would like your mind read, we'll give you a VIP Specsavers voucher.
The Chrissie Swan Show.
Chrissie has gone.
Bye-bye.
Specsavers is helping Chrissie with her mystical visions. Should have gone to Specsavers.
Mystic Chrissie.
Come in, tropical cyclone Debbie.
Hello. I am a tropical cyclone.
You are a tropical cyclone, aren't you, Deb?
Yes. Some would say I am.
There's someone around you with a huge nose. Like a real honker.
I don't know whether I want to say that on radio.
Well, you don't need to name them, but yes.
No, but yes, you are correct.
Who's got the Mexican walking fish, the axolotl?
No one that I know.
Go back to your childhood. Someone had an axolotl. Oh, no, you just like tacos.
Yeah. Well, I do have a story about an axolotl. Actually.
Save it for another day.
You've got a story. Oh, Deb's got a story about an axolotl.
We're trying to keep listeners, Deb.
I'm actually interested in that. I'll call you back later.
I know
Deb.
you would be, but you can call her in the ads.
Oh, I can see a lino table with metal legs, linoleum. It sounds like that when you tap it.
On my veranda, I have one, yeah.
Yep. You like a ciggy there, don't you, Deb?
No, I used to, but not anymore.
Hey, Deb, can you say veranda again? I loved how you said it.
Veranda.
Are you from England?
No, I'm from Wales.
Oh, it's a big no-no to tell an English person that they're from Wales, isn't it?
Criminal.
Apologies, Deb.
But the other way, yes, it is.
There was a very bad smell, and it was like a possum stuck in the wall or a rat.
No, not recently.
In the car? No, not recently.
Yes, it was. It did happen at work once.
And the
couldn't
smell,
find it.
you felt like you had to clean your hair. It was in your hair and in your eyeballs, Deb.
Oh, yeah, it was very vermiculous. Yes, it was a very terrible smell.
Oh, that's a good word.
Strong word.
Speaking
I know.
of eyes,
Yes.
someone had hungry eyes for you, Deb. I can hear Patrick Swayze singing Hungry Eyes from Dirty Dancing.
No.
The first time you saw somebody that you had relations with, you were like, oh my God, he is undressing me with those eyes.
Yes. Let's go with yes for that one.
It was thrilling, wasn't it, Deb?
Oh, it was. It was very exciting.
This is turning into a 1-800 hotline.
You'd give anything for that sort of feeling again, wouldn't you, Deb?
Yes, I would.
Alrighty, one more hit, Mystic Chrissie. I'm gonna be honest. This reading's been a little bit like Jackie Gillies, very broad and nothing too specific.
It has not. It's been very specific. Axolotls, the big nose, the bad smell, the possum in the walls,
Yes,
the hungry
but
eyes.
You have been onto it. You've hit it.
Come on, the lino table.
The lino on the veranda, you did well there. But the other ones, she was helping you out. Give us one last one.
I've got two, and I don't know where it comes from.
Okay.
Someone around you, or maybe you, lost your sense of taste.
No, nobody that I know.
Oh,
sorry.
no, maybe it's got to do with the man that looked at you with hungry eyes. And, yeah, he...
He was hungry, but he wouldn't have been able to taste anything.
Yeah.
Debbie, you
and
have...
Hogan's Heroes. Hogan's Heroes. I know nothing.
My dad loved that show.
There you go. Bang.
VIP Specsavers voucher and $250 cash for you, Deb.
Oh, you're a legend. Thank you so much.
Meet you on the veranda.
The veranda.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
The time has arrived.
Now,
Girls on film. Girls on film.
damn it, why didn't I get that, Scudder? Can we please get that to enjoy?
Oh, Scudder's having a gas bag in the hallway. He doesn't care that we want Duran Duran's Girls on Film. All right, so let me bring you up to speed.
Yes.
Can I tell you, I posted this on my on Instagram, my own personal one yesterday. The amount of DMs that I have got from people going, oh, my God, I'm so invested. People love this stuff.
They love it. Well, also, it's like show and tell at school. It's exciting.
I know, it is so exciting. So I'm clearing out my house again, still forever and ever until the day I die. And I found a little black and gold canister of film that came out of an old school camera. Anyway, I find this canister of film and I'm intrigued. I'm holding it in my hand, not unlike Gollum with the golden ring from Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
Great song, isn't it?
Isn't it a vibe?
Oh, anyway, I thought I'm going to see if I can still get this developed. I mean, back in the day, every second shop had like a 1 hour turnaround, $9.99, right?
Yep.
Now, very hard. Anyway, I found one and I put it in.
And you taught me about the little rule. The tongue has to be
out.
To
if you're going to use the film, if it hasn't been used, the tongue is out. And if it has been used, the tongue is in.
And the tongue was in, baby.
The tongue was in. So I knew that there was something in it, but I didn't know what. Put it in to get developed. I've just picked it up.
I mean, quick turnaround. I'm impressed with that.
So impressive. I walked in. He said, here's your photos. I said, don't tell me anything. And then there's a little note on the bag. It says,
Chrissy Swan nudes.
thanks, Chrissy. Your areola are large.
Thanks, Chrissy. She's a big girl.
Are you? It's coming. You know it's coming. It says, thanks, Chrissy. Are you Pat's youngest? Geez, you're a big girl. It doesn't say that.
No, what does it say?
It says, thanks, Chrissy. Your film is well past the expiry date. That's exciting.
That is.
It means that it's a vintage. And he says, as a result, you will see colour shifts and marks. God, I don't care.
Oh, even cooler, because when we frame these, I've already, in my mind, I'm driving to S&J to get these framed for you. I think that's going to look really cool on your wall if there's like a bit of distortion and like rustic vibe about it.
I know that Mystic Chrissy is over, but do you get, oh my God, I feel like, what's in the briefcase vibe? What's in it? Well, where do you think it's from? And do you even think it's mine? Because I found it in the bottom of a weird container.
I think it's yours, and I think it could be from either your time, I think from your time in Queensland in the mid-early 2000s.
All right, I'm opening it.
I'm so excited. I'm so jealous that I'm not in the same studio as you because I want to do this.
Oh, look, they've thrown in a little Kodak power flash for me.
Wow.
Okay, you ready?
Yes.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my gosh, she's opened them.
Oh, my God. They are old.
Like,
hang on.
How old?
I'm trying to. Wait. Who are these people? Oh, my God. Patty Swan looks terrible.
She will be livid. We can't.
Oh, my God. It's my sister's wedding.
What year are we talking?
2006.
I was kind of right with that era. You were living in Queensland.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Where am I? There I am.
What are you wearing?
Unrecognisable.
Obviously.
Oh, my God. I think it is around Big Brother time. There's Auntie Bev and Beck.
Has Beck got her blonde hair?
And
her old blonde hair?
My sister's ex's parents, now both dead. Look at my foxy sister. Look at Mark and Livy.
They're great photos.
They've got a 22-year-old son who was not even thought about. Wow, Elizabeth is going to lose her mind.
This is a big win for Livy.
Look at Mum and Dad.
The Major. Looks good in a suit.
Oh, they didn't even look at each other all day. Magical family wedding.
The Chrissie Swan Show. The Chrissie Swan Show.
I've already got my Specsavers glasses on and I went like this.
Oh, you've just gone to put a second pair on.
Can I tell you, I am unhinged. You're listening to the Chrissie Swan Show on Nova.
Celebrate Australian Made Week at Harvey Norman and receive 10% in bonus gift cards with selected Australian Made items. Harvey Norman, proud supporters of Australian Made. Chrissie's Aussie Okie.
Jilly, come in, Jilly.
Hello, how are you, Chrissy?
Do people who love you call you Jilly?
They do. Or
I
Jelly
just-
Bean.
Oh, you're a nice woman if you get Jilly Bean.
She's unhinged today to answer your question, Jill.
You know, Jilly, you'll understand this because you've obviously been touched by the lady madness as well. That's Ed Sheeran's song. I'm so underslept and, just crazy. I couldn't listen to the lyrics or I'd weep. It's so sad. Friends are dead and Jesus, can we just play Rihanna or something?
Scott Baker Smith, take notes, our head of music.
Yes. Speaking of music, you are here, Jilly, to walk away with a $1,000 Harvey Norman voucher. And I can feel in my waters you're going to get it.
I believe in you.
So, Jill, Chrissy is going to play on your behalf here. I'm going to give her a random word and see if she can associate that word with an Australian song and artist.
Oh my
If
God.
she can do that, once I've spat the word out, you win a $1,000 Harvey Norman gift card.
Jill, can we just go a little bit astral travelling for a minute? Imagine right now that you are sashaying through the aisles of Harvey Norman. Everything you can imagine is there. Things to sleep on, things to put in your ears, things to put on your wall, things to put in your laundry. Everything. Living room, electricals, absolutely everything. What are you getting for your grand?
I don't know. I've got a 7-year-old TV that hasn't had volume for 5 years.
Oh, Jill.
I don't have a clothes dryer. There's so much.
Well, Chrissy, no pressure, but you simply must win this for her because otherwise,
You
what's
must.
the point?
And also, call me off air. I've got everything you need to know about what dryers to get.
Okay, Swanee, I am going to give you your word.
Oh my God, I'm so nervous because I'm crackers.
Dream.
Hey now, don't dream it's over. Hey now, hey.
That's an $1,000 Harvey
When
Norman
the
gift card for you,
world
Jill.
comes in, they come.
Okay, she's walked away from the microphone now.
Amazing.
Hey, look,
Jill.
I'm dancing like Snuffleupagus from Sesame Street.
You are. Hey, Sesame Street's been brought back, I heard yesterday. Huge news.
Mate, never went away.
Jill, enjoy that brand new TV. You've earned that.
Oh, my God. And I might be able to dry my towels. You guys are amazing.
No, I have the dryer that you need to get. I'm not messing. I know everything. I'll speak to you later.
Thank you.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
I wouldn't mind just getting the gear off. You know I'm a nudie Rudy.
Hey, I'm still not fully 100% that in those photos you have had developed that there's not a nude.
You'll never know.
Chrissy's Clickbait.
Speaking of nudie Rudy, Travis Kelce you know, every time I say his name, and I know I'm not the only one, I second guess myself. My mouth says Kels, and then my brain wants to say Kelsey.
Yeah.
And then if I say Kelsey, my brain says
feels
no,
wrong.
it's Kels. Yes.
I think we commit on this show that we call him Travis Kelce.
Travis Kelce. That's it. Travis Kelce has been hair-shamed. He's been follicularly ridiculed because he's got a hairy back. He's got into a car. I'm going to talk about the hair on his head in a minute.
Mm.
He's got into a car and his T-shirt's popped up and, oh, my God, it's a man with hair.
I know.
People can't believe it.
And I don't want to shame him, but Swanee, I'm just going to send you like the most graphic photo of him with the back hair. There is something like a little bit gross about it. It's like he's had it taped and then the tape has been ripped off. So you see a really naked bit of back and then a really weird hairy bit of back. Like it's animalistic.
Yes, but hair grows in all sorts of weird formations. That's what hair does.
I know, but back hair just feels a bit like, ugh.
Look, it looks like, you know when people have like a furry birthmark? You know, sometimes they get a furry birthmark? His pattern looks like that.
Yeah, it's just one big birthmark.
But you know what? He's a man. It's a back. They're supposed to be hairy.
Yes.
Oh, you don't believe me, do you?
No.
Do you wax?
No, I
never
don't.
Asked you.
I'm quite hairy. My chest is hairy. My back is not hairy. I can't believe we're talking about my chest hair. But it's not what I would pick personally. Like I think Trav should wax his back.
Like but having said that, he can't see it. He might not even know that he's got that sort of...
Well, Taylor is doing him a disservice. She should be telling him. Whack on folklore, get the strips out and go to town, Tay.
God, I'm glad you said folklore. Let's talk about Charlie XCX.
Oh, please, always.
She's just getting better and better and brasher and brasher. She says what she thinks. I love that. I want to know how she got to be so honest and forthright, you know?
I think because she struggled for a few years to find the global huge success she did. So she's almost a bit jaded.
Yes, I feel like she feels like she's got nothing to lose.
Yeah,
Just throw everything at it. I want to talk to you about the viral thing in a minute as well. Obviously, her album Brat was a massive success. In fact, an entire season, Summer, was named after it.
Yeah.
She's not worried about the troubling follow-up album.
I don't really feel the pressure to create another record like Brat. I was really doing it for myself. I had no clue that people would kind of connect to it in the way that they did. I feel like you can never really do the same thing twice, so my next record will probably be a flop.
It will probably be a flop. But there you go. There's proof that if you just do what you know is right and makes you happy, it's always the win.
Well,
always.
Funnily enough, Swanee, last Friday she released a music video for a song called Party For You, which was released 5 years ago. And all of a sudden, the last 2 months, that song's gone nuts on TikTok. So she saw an appetite for a video. She created one. And then just this week, there's a TikTok trend that you and I have spoken about called Propaganda I Will Not Be Falling For. And it's where you list...
Oh, yes.
So, for example, I would write marriage.
Ha!
Do you know
children.
Children.
You would also put children.
You would put alcohol.
Oh, I would put konjac noodles.
So specific. But on that, with these
I'm
TikTok...
not falling for konjac noodles.
What are konjac noodles, by the way?
Oh, just slimy from hell.
Wait, let me quickly Google.
No fat or something in them.
How have we never spoken
about... Give me
about...
fat noodles. Give me fat ones.
Oh, no, I love them. I love the texture of a konjac noodle.
You're so health.
Anyway.
You're so Rebecca Health.
So with this trend, the propaganda I will not be falling for, there's a song that goes with it. And the song is I Think About It All the Time featuring Bon Iver. It was on the Brat remix album. That song was the least streamed song on the Brat album.
I've never heard of it.
And now all of a sudden we're all hearing it.
Oh my God, don't stop your birth control. Don't. Don't.
Oh, it's such a vibe.
Why wasn't this bigger?
I know.
Well, it's got its chance now. It's time to shine.
Yeah.
This is the Chrissie Swan Show.
Jack, that's what you should have said to me when I put glasses on top of my glasses that were already on my face. You should have just said you should have gone to Specsavers.
You really
I did
should have.
twice. Now, welcome back. We are still here. We're here for another hour before Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel take over. But if you're following us on socials, or me personally on socials, or you listened to the show yesterday, you would know that I found a canister of film, a film roll, Kodak, the classic black and gold, and I put it in to be developed at a shop. Yes, they still do that.
Because the tongue was in, as you taught me yesterday,
The
which
tongue
means
was in.
it's been used. Now,
That's
I
it.
just had this vibe yesterday, and I was hoping that there would be some like scandalous photos of you and Reggie Bird after Big Brother in 2003 at your club appearances, or something like that, something a little showbiz-esque. But there was just, it's exciting, but there were a lot of photos from your sister's wedding.
Exactly. Listen to the big reveal on the podcast. But can I tell you, right before I opened it, I said to you, all right, it's just like Deal or No Deal. What year are we talking? And you said, Big Brother. I'm still feeling Big Brother. And I was like, that is the most ridiculous suggestion. That's 1,000 years ago. I thought it might have been from my, big birthday a couple of years ago. Anyway, I went through the entire roll. It's like me at the wedding, mum at the wedding, wedding. There is one photograph in there that made my blood run cold.
Ooh.
I'm going to tell you before the end of the show.
That is some tease, Chrissie Swan. Also, before the end of the show, we need to talk about Hailey Bieber on the cover of US Vogue. She looks unbelievable, but Justin's offered some weird commentary around it.
They're not going to last.
They're done. Chrissy's Quizzy, 13 24 10, if you would like a bum bag.
The Chrissie Swan Show.
Jason Derulo, you're listening to the Chrissie Swan Show.
Chrissy is unhinged today.
Oh, no, but thanks to Baker's Delight.
Chrissie's Quizzy.
I dropped my middle son off at camp this morning. I think that might be why I'm a bit loose.
I love it. I love
It's
chaotic
so-
Chrissy.
Do you remember when, your sister Georgia would go to camp? The entire house changed. Like, you just take one person out of the equation, whether it's a parent or a child. It's like a whole new adventure.
It is, and especially with me, because when Georgia would go to camp, I was then an only child, and boy, did I love it.
Oh, you were born for it.
It really was. She lives in London now, so that's really working for me, even at 28.
God, how great. Hello, Lisa.
Hello, how are you?
I'm so good. What's your favourite piece of jewellery?
Oh, I'd have to say one of my rings.
And which one is it?
I've got a little gold Cartier band that I just love.
Oh,
Look
shake.
at you, Lisa. Someone's doing well. Hello, Denise the Piece. How are you?
Good, how are you?
What movie is Denise the Piece from?
No idea.
Oh.
You sure you just haven't made that up, Swanee?
No, I haven't.
Okay.
I absolutely haven't. It's like, The Godfather or something. Anyway, Niecy and Lacey, your names are your buzzers. It's the best of 5, meaning the first person to get 3 answers correct wins the game, and we'll get the bum bag, but it's not all about winning.
Kind of is.
Let's go.
Question number 1. Which 2 political parties announced their divorce yesterday?
No idea.
Really? Have you ever heard of the coalition?
Yes.
That was a little marriage between the Libs and the Nats.
Question
And
number
they
2.
split up. I wonder who gets the tents like my parents fought over for 20 years.
I reckon David Littleproud, he's snatching them.
Question number 2. A lager is a type of what?
Denise.
Lisa.
Denise.
Beer?
Yeah. He takes a whiskey drink. He takes a vodka drink. He takes a lager drink. Oh, no, it's a different competition, isn't it? It's not Aussie hockey. Question number 3. 12 years ago today, Vance Joy released this song. What's it called? This reminds me of when my eldest son Leo was like before and he loved this song.
Lisa.
This does remind me of Leo.
Yeah.
Is it Riptide?
It is Riptide. And do you know what? Vance Joy, of course, he's had wonderful songs since then. But he could have stopped with the gift that was Riptide and died happy.
He's provided enough in this lifetime with that hit.
He sure has.
Question number 4. You're currently both on the scoreboard.
A Queensland police officer was seen throwing what at a car yesterday?
This footage is hilarious.
No idea. I'm usually pretty good, but not.
I haven't seen this.
Lisa?
Yeah, Lisa?
I think it was this, a speed radar.
Yes,
Threw
it
at the moving
is.
car.
What's the story? I completely missed it.
He just had a bad day at work, Swanee, and then he cracked it because the car drove off around him. He was on foot and he piffed it at it.
Fair enough.
He just had enough. Alrighty, Lisa.
I wonder how many demerit points he's going to get for that. Question number 5. Which world leader today announced a $175 billion golden dome?
I mean, it could only be one.
It can
right?
only be one.
Lisa.
Yes, Lise.
It's got to be Trump.
It has to be Trump. I don't know what the golden dome is, but I'm hoping it doesn't live in his pants.
Or his skin.
You know what I
Wow.
mean? He's the sort of guy that refers to it as that.
He really would. I mean, let's just not go there.
No, let's not.
Lisa, you have got the limited edition Chrissy Swan Show bum bag, but I'm going to send you both a family pass to Disney's Lilo and Stitch, which is only in cinemas May 22, which is tomorrow.
Thank
Fantastic.
you so much.
Thank you.
Next, an update on Chrissy's film role. What photos has she found?
The Chrissy Swan Show. The Chrissy Swan Show.
Now, something amazing has happened. I know that it is Mystic Chrissy Day, but I know when I'm beat.
Ooh.
I found a camera roll. I didn't know where it came from. I thought the last time I took an old school photograph with an old school camera was at my significant birthday a couple of years ago. So I thought, someone's, dropped it. I'm going to get it developed, whatever.
See a heap of us wearing yellow around the table.
Exactly. Secretly, that was where I thought it had come from.
Okay.
I didn't know for sure, but that was my suspicion. Today, I had the film developed. And if you want to hear my utter surprise at what I saw, get our podcast.
Yes. I had said yesterday that I was hoping for some photos of you and Reggie Bird blind at like a club appearance after Big Brother. So I was thinking around late 2003, 2004, 2005.
Yeah.
The reason I came to that was I know you were living in Queensland at that time. You just started in radio. You were young, living free. I just can imagine you with a camera back then.
I just thought this is a very odd thing to say. A, because I was the first Big Brother housemate to refuse to do nightclub appearances. And secondly, there was no drinking then or now. All right. So I was just like, you're a sweet kid. Plus, 25 years or something is a long time for a roll of film to be in my possession and hide from me, right?
Yeah, true. You would think after 22, whatever years it was, that it just wouldn't be able to be processed.
And this afternoon, right before I opened it and saw it for the first time, I said, all right, lock it in. What year is it? And you said Big Brother. There's something Big Brother about it. And I was like, oh, God, you're an idiot. I was like, let it go. It's not going to be that. And, of course, it wasn't. I opened it up. There's 24 photos. Oh, I just put those glasses on again.
Wow, that's the second time. Marco, absolutely share that to social media. We need people to see this.
This must be my old prescription because they're the same glasses.
You tell
yourself
one
is
that.
strong. No, one is stronger than the other.
Okay.
Anyway, back in the day, you'd get 24 plus 3 exposures.
Yeah.
So there's literally 27 photos, and there's a little test sheet that you get. Which
I remember getting that after school camps. This is when I first used these types of cameras. It was in school camp around 2005.
Yes, the best. All right, so we've got mum at the wedding. It turns out to be my sister's wedding. Wedding. Literally every single photograph on this roll is of my sister's wedding. I get to the last picture.
And we're in the song by this point. We'd gotten
Yeah.
out of the segment an hour ago.
And I'm expecting to see, you know, Auntie Bev and Uncle George and Michelle and Val and Ed and Connor. And I look and I go, that doesn't look like, who is that? It's like it's in a limo. It's one photograph like it. There's no other photographs. One photograph in a limo. And I'm like, we didn't catch a limo for my sister's wedding. You know, a lot of people do.
Yeah, no, you guys didn't.
And then I zeroed in to the man's face in the middle of the back row of the limo. It is Peter Abbott, the voice of Big Brother.
I was right.
Joe is there, the lawyer.
Joanne Ashton.
Yes. And I reckon behind there is Reggie.
Oh, Chrissie, I wish I had your life.
Jack, this is uncanny.
Never doubt me again. I knew there was going to be a taste of that show in there.
Jack, tell me, am I ever going to find happiness?
Oh, absolutely not. That is so amazing. And also there was that weird actor.
Oh, yeah, we've forgotten his name
Jay
again.
Ryan.
Jay Ryan, who's in Scrublands and Neighbours.
And
Something
Spider.
else, Sea Patrol.
Spider from Sea Patrol. What a series.
He's there. There's someone else there too. I'll work it out.
Well, that was very exciting, Swanee.
I cannot believe it.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
Now, I don't want to waste another second, Jack. We need to talk about Kris Jenner. We touched on it briefly yesterday because the internet is alive with talk of her, in quotation marks, new face.
Yeah. And I'm
and she
convinced
looks fresh as hell. She looks more like Kim than ever.
they could be sisters. She's the fourth
Yes.
sister.
Yep.
And I am convinced that she saw the same surgeon as Lindsay Lohan because she kind of also looks like Lindsay's sister. Because remember, Lindsay had that unbelievable facelift last.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like to think of, people like Kris Jenner walking into the surgeon with a photograph of Lindsay Lohan saying, I want that one. Made me look like her.
Kris Jenner's
I want that one.
British now.
I want that one.
Well, a piece of footage has been doing the rounds of Kris Jenner talking about cars.
Oh.
And it made me think of you when I saw it because I related to what she said so much.
Don't even get me started on cars. I'm having the worst luck.
You're having a mare at the moment. I mean, this week for you is not great.
It hasn't been great.
No.
And also, when you say this week, you mean also last week.
I mean this year.
No, I've had a great
No,
year.
you have. We've had a great year. We even said
no,
at
I haven't. It's only May.
we said at
No,
the
no.
start of this year, 2025 is our year, and I'm still committing to that for
We
us.
are on fire, but I wish my car was on fire. Actually, though, I want to set it alight. It's bad juju, man.
It is. A junkie stole your keys.
Yeah.
They could probably be in your house right now. Who knows?
Awesome.
But here's what.
Yeah.
Kris Jenner was asked a question, and somehow she related it back to how clean your car should be and how that sort of describes you as a person. And I love it sick.
Have you ever noticed that people with a really messy car, like French fries, paper cups, and drinks thrown around and clothes from last week? I could not think in a car like that.
Oh, well, lucky you've got Juan to clean it for you.
Kris Jenner is the one that stole your car keys because she saw your car and then went and did that interview.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
Joel is coming up, and I made the best chicken soup yesterday, and I forgot to bring it in for him.
He should turn around his car and don't even bother coming to work, Joel.
Let's do this.
Chrissy's clickbait.
You know, I just got the spidey senses. They were tingling when I read this article about Justin Bieber and Hailey Bieber.
Looking divine on the cover of Vogue US.
I just knew at that moment that a split is imminent. And I'm sorry if you disagree. I just turned into Donald Trump.
What about baby Jack?
He's all right. People have single
True.
parents all the time.
I mean, it's not like they're parenting him anyway.
No, do you know what? There is only so much of an idiot a smart woman can put up with. There's only so much. It's only fun for a certain amount of time. And I think this is the tipping point. She has appeared on the cover of Vogue, classy, not like just absolutely perfect. And he has taken to Instagram to comment on his wife, his private, very special relationship. He's chosen to share his thoughts on her cover with people he has never met, never will meet. And I just can't understand it.
What did he say?
He says, yo. Okay, that's it. Divorced from starting a sentence with yo.
No, I say yo all the time, though.
You're joking.
Yeah, true. I don't say it seriously.
Yeah.
Yo.
Yo. So this reminds me when Hayley and I got into a huge fight. No one's business, Justin. I told Hales that she would never be on the cover of Vogue.
Jesus.
Who says that?
Savage. Also so untrue. Like, anyone would guess that she would cover Vogue.
That's so mean.
Yeah.
He says, yikes, I know, so mean. Oh, you heard me. You heard what I said. For some reason, because I felt so disrespected, I thought I got to get even. I think as we mature, we realise that we're not helping anything by getting even. We're honestly just prolonging what we really want, which is intimacy and connection. So, baby, you already know, but forgive me for saying you wouldn't get a Vogue cover because clearly I was sadly mistaken. Okay, so what you do is you don't write that in public.
Yeah.
You walk down the hallway and you say, do you remember that time that I made an absolute twat of myself and I said that mean thing?
Look at you
I'm
now,
really
babe.
sorry. Yeah.
You're killing it and I'm proud of you and I'm really sorry for saying that.
I'm really sorry. And is it too late for a prenuptial agreement?
I reckon I'm scared for Biebs. I feel like he's on a one-way street to Britney Spears. I feel like maybe he was blazed out of his mind when he wrote this.
Look, I think so, but...
Doesn't excuse it, does it?
This is not a forum for sorting out your problems.
Nah.
It's not.
Anyway.
Give us some music. Give us some music, Beebs. That's all we want.
That's what we want. Swanee, we've run out of time to do what we were going to do, but we'll do it tomorrow.
Absolutely.
Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel are knocking at the studio door. They're up next. Have a beautiful Wednesday night, Swanee.
Goodbye, darling.
Now check this out.
The Chrissie Swan Show is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcast.com.au.